Hey everyone, my name is Trevor Dayley with MagMod. Hey, we are incredibly excited that you have the new MagMod XL products in your hands. I want to take just a few minutes and just cover a couple awesome tips that when you're out there using it, these are things that hopefully will help you out. So let's start out first with the MagSphere MagGrid combo. Now this is a super popular combo. Everybody loves this combo. They love putting the two together and then putting it up here on the reflector. Good stuff, right? Now the one thing I want to point out to you though, is while the MagGrid can actually magnetize either way to the reflector, there is a proper way to put it on. And the proper way to put it on is the numbers. So this is a 20-degree grid, that should be on top. The lightning bolt on the bottom. There's also a ridge right here that you can see, a lip, that's gonna be on top. And then there even is like an angle that goes down, and that angle tells you again that that's the bottom part. The reason why that's important is while this can fit on here either way, the MagSphere has to magnetize to the top of the grid. All right, my second tip is that the Reflector XL, it comes with a Bowen's mount already installed, so that you can put it right on any Bowen's light. However, if you are using a Profoto, such as this B10 right here, and you wanna mount to a Profoto light, you need to first remove this Bowen's mount from the Reflector XL. Super easy to do. All you need to do is just pull it straight through. And I find that the easiest way to install these is to actually go through the bottom. Now you're gonna see that there's a ridge here, kind of a lip. And that lip is where you want this mount to catch. Now, very similar to the MagGrid, once you put it in, you don't have to remove it every single time you use it or store it. You just put it in and sit it and let it go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I install this. You can go through the top and down through the bottom. I personally like to go bottom up, but that's up to you. And then once you got that on your Profoto light, don't throw this Bowen's mount away. You might have a friend that could use it, or you might even change your light setup in the future, and now you have a Bowen's mount, and you can change out your reflector once again. All right, my third tip for you is these new dome gels, which I love using. Here's the thing though, guys, when they come fresh from the factory, you might find that they're a little bit sticky. It's almost like they're hard to pull apart just a little bit, and it's because the surface is just so clean, so polished, perfect, right out of the factory. However, as you use them more and more, you're gonna find that they're actually really easy to come apart. So in the beginning, if it feels like it's a little tough, just stick with it. I promise after a couple uses, it'll be a lot easier. All right, speaking of these dome gels, I wanna give you also a couple tips on installing and removing the dome gels from the Reflector XL. So when you actually take these dome gels, you're gonna notice in the reflector, there is a little lip or a channel. And in that spot right there, that's where you want this lip from the dome gel to fit inside. What I like to do personally is I like to take this lip right here, stick it right inside that channel, and then once I have it in, I just give it just a little bit twist as I'm pushing in, and it basically locks it in place. Now, you're gonna know if you got it in there because you're gonna see a little bit, it's gonna kind of move just a little bit, and if you tug it just a little bit, it's not gonna come out. If you didn't get it all the way in there, you will be able to just pull it right out, and also you're gonna find that it's actually quite tight. So if you get this little bit of movement, that's your confirmation that yes, that dome gel is locked in. And then when you're removing the dome gels, all you gotta do is just pull from one side. I usually pick the top and pull right out. You'll notice that there's a little slits on here and that allows you to kind of pinch those. Just don't do it too much, because if you pinch too much, then it actually starts to bring the sides out and that makes it harder to remove. So the cool thing about these dome gels is you can stack and get lots of color combinations. However, the best way to do this, guys, that I found is I would like to install one first, and then once I have the one in there, then I take the second one and I stack it on top. And I find that that's actually the easiest way to do it as opposed to trying to put two in at one time. All right, and lastly, if you haven't figured it out yet, the cool thing about these dome gels is you can take them right out of the Reflector XL, and any of our MagBoxes, you can come in and just pop it right into place. And then of course, if you have other gels and you wanna stack them on top, same thing right there, you can stack them right on top of each other. All right, so let me show you how to remove these as well. So just like in the Reflector XL, I like to come in here, I like to pinch one side and then just give it a little pull. So here we go, boom, pops it right off, ready to go. All right, we hope you enjoy your MagMod XL products. If you're not already a member, be sure to join us in the Facebook community. Just search MagMod Community on Facebook, and you're gonna find over 100,000 photographers that use MagMod are in there sharing tons of tips. So come and join us, and you're gonna find out a lot more how people are using these incredible products. Thanks, everyone.